Shadow band, shadow band. Bring on the shadow band. All right, all right, all right. Okay, let's look for it. Can't find my live stream. Boy, boy, boy. Can't find my own live stream. Imagine being angry every goddamn day. Being angry every goddamn day. Just imagine that for a moment. One day I'm going to be able to release. One day, Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. So I went to a backup channel and found it. All right. Here we go. All right, all right, all right. Let's do it. Okay. Let's go. Shalom. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Halayla Yahweh. B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. B'Hashem Rukakadash. All praises be to the Most High, Yahweh, in the name of His Son and our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai. To the 144,000, double honor and respect to the apostles and elders in Great Millstone. Coming back at you with another lesson. Can't see the forest through the trees. What does it mean? Can't see the forest through the trees. So what you have is, what that means is not being able to see the proverbial elephant in the room, the big obvious. Who is this man that have poisoned the food supply? Who is this man that have contaminated the water supply? Who is this man that said that he loves us and just called on Jesus, but did not tell us who we are? The sons of the living God. Who is this man that said we are just Gentiles? It's okay to live in sin. God loves the sinner, but just hate the sin. Who is this man that have killed over 1.2 billion people on the earth? How? What crimes? What crimes? The Spanish-American War, the so-called Indian Wars, the Revolutionary War, Civil War, World War I, World War II, the Korean War, the Vietnamese War, Vietnam, okay, Iraq, the Cuban War, Afghanistan, Iraq. So not being able to see who the wicked is, the big elephant in the room. And many of our people walk around lost sheep. Why you think we're called the lost sheep? A sheep will just walk and wander near a cliff. Bah, bah. Get your ass over here and get away from that cliff. So the Lord raised up like shepherd dogs. Even when you go into the word Caleb, it breaks down into a dog, like a leader, a shepherd dog to watch over the flock. A lot of our people are bugged out of their mind. Most of our men got their head up their ass. I'm going to just tell you straight up. I'm cut from a different cloth. I will curse your ass out. Okay? The bitch made man spirit is over. It's over. And it's time to pull our head out of our ass. Here it is. This man is trying to eliminate us through eugenics, Planned Parenthood. Okay? Killing us off through the food, the water, the fruit. Anyway, so not being able to see the forest through the trees, in other words, can't see the obvious. The obvious. Anything you tell us, we want to believe. And there's something in the human mind that convinces us to believe a lie. Why? Because we just want to be comfortable. As long as we're comfortable, we don't care what the Bible says. I got a supervisor that's a caveman. And quite frankly, I'm all right. He just gave me a raise. I know he's a caveman, but he just promoted me and gave me a brand new office where I have a window in my office where I can see the city. Put that Bible down, okay? You can't make this shit up, man. A lot of our people are walking bird feed. I'm not built like the average man, just tell you straight up, okay? These people got to be eliminated from off the face of the earth through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. A spiritual ethnic cleansing. All right? You got Israelites making videos talking about a tragedy of some man being shot. This man has blood on his hands. Every major war was started, fabricated, orchestrated by the Edomites. You know how much blood is on this man's hands? And you're worried about one man being shot. You must be out of your goddamn mind. A lot of our people need to get cursed out. Let's keep going. So not being able to see the forest through the trees is not being able to see the obvious. Brother GMS, humble servant, Aharon. 2 Ezra 7, verse 16. Why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come, rather than that which is present? So we should be focused on the promises, the kingdom to come, not worshiping our woman's ass, all right? Being simps, but showing ourselves a man. 2 Ezra 7 and 17. Then answered I and said, O Lord, that bearest rule, thou hast ordained in thy law that the righteous should inherit these things, but that the ungodly should perish. That's why when you read 2 Ezra 9, many have been created in vain, walking around with baboon lips and smoking a cigar with their hat turned backwards. The Lord is going to kill you. Cannon fodder. You know what cannon fodder is? It looks like hay, the stuff that cannons back then, in the old days. Push your ass in there to help ignite the explosion. Bitch made man. I have no sympathy for a weak ass nigga. I'm going to just tell you straight up. I'm not the average guy. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Here it is, we're getting poisoned, demonized through the media, and that was a damn psychological operation, by the way, in Charlotte. Videos are coming out. The lady was moving around underneath the seat, and then all of a sudden a bag of blood just spills out on the floor. So they're trying to target the Israelites and demonize you, make you public enemy number one. 2 Ezra 7 and 18. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things, and hope for the wise. So persecution is coming. So you're just trying to hold on to your job. I got a job, my boss. Then you're trying to save this world and the life you have in it. He that try to save his life shall lose his life. A weak-ass effeminate nigga with a tight-ass suit on and a candy cane striped bow tie Bugged out of his damn mind. If he passed gas, he might get a brain aneurysm. These are the niggas that are our directors, supervisors, that are in bed with Rome because they got a job. I got a job. Okay? Well, the Lord is going to destroy this place with fire. What you should be paying attention of is all of us, not just you, but all of us. The more they try to demonize the Israelites, what do you see happening simultaneously? The Lord is like, go ahead, touch him. He's revving up Russia, Iran, North Korea, Venezuela, India, Pakistan. He's like, go ahead and touch him. I'm going to light your ass on fire. Put your hands on my elect if you dare. You see, go ahead. Make my day, you cave beast. So the Lord is like, you go right on ahead, Pharaoh. I'm waiting for you. 2nd Ezra 9, we got to be circumspect. A lot of our men got their head up their ass. I'm going to just tell you straight up. They don't know what the hell going on other than what's happening at the job. The job. You see, gossip and drama. That's a bitch-made man. I've been telling you this. That's a bitch-made man. He just worrying about his workplace. What about World War III coming, nigga? Have you thought about the prophecies? Just woke up more angry today. More angry today. 2nd Ezra 9, verse 22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain. See, let the multitude perish. Brokebacks, bitch-made men, wicked, wildebeest women with wigs. Okay, you about to get fucked up. Nobody's ever shown you love and sat down with you and told you the truth. Lazy men too. Okay, you about to get jacked up too. You gotta beg a nigga to serve the Lord. Hey, that nigga got to go. I don't know about you, but that's bird feed, all right? The birds gotta eat too. Let's keep going. I don't get down with bitch shit. I am sick of this damn place. 2nd Ezra 9, verse 22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plant. For with great labor have I made it perfect. Hey, King David said, I am wonderfully made. You see, that's in Psalms 139. So we ought to hate the evil and love the good. Most Israelites trying to save their slave master. You just made me the director of other human resource brokebacks wearing glasses. I mean, this is absolute madness. I'm over the women's correctional facility. You know, you dumbass. That's going to get burned up too. This is absolute madness. The women's correctional facility. I got a new job. I'm an underwater damn plumber for a ship facility somewhere. This is absolute madness. See, let's keep going. So the Lord is going to preserve the elect. That's the first fruits when we read 2nd Ezra 9. Let my grape be kept. So he's going to gather the elect or the grapes of the harvest. There's going to be sour grapes or the wicked that are going to be destroyed. There's several places we can read about that. The way this Bible is coming out every day, there's going to be no excuse. You literally have power in your hand, your phone, where you can listen to videos. You got a Bible app. You can listen to the prophecies. You literally have the power in your hand, but you're choosing to ignore the warnings. You can't make this up. Proverbs 6 and 11. Let's go to verse 9. How long wilt thou sleep? This is beautiful. Proverbs 6 and 9. Brother GMS Tazadok Ban Yehuda. How long wilt thou sleep? O sluggard, lazy men. Okay, you got to beg a nigga to serve the Lord, but at the job, he's got employee of the quarter, employee of the year, bitch made man since the founding, since they broke stone or broke rock and laid the foundation of the place. He's got all types of accolades on the wall, showing all his damn teeth. Unbelievable. Look like a damn black cartoon caricature, a cartoon character. Unbelievable. Let's read this again. Proverbs 6 and 9. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? This is the Lord's words. I didn't write this. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? The Lord is speaking to us, saying it's high time. This man that's been killing us since we walked the earth, but yet we trust him because he's got money, he's got power, he's got a military. So we're looking to mammon or earthly, secular wisdom and not leaning on the Lord. We're looking at what we can count and measure, but ignoring that this place is going down. The dollar's already lost about 55% of its purchase power. There's a vehicle I bought 2 years ago, brand new. The shit damn near doubled in price. Same vehicle, but just a different gear make. Almost doubled in price. Well, it did double. So this system is not to be trusted. Now I got to get the engine replaced. Bought it brand new, 2023. The goddamn engine failed the diagnostics test yesterday. And you know me, I don't bite my tongue. I just asked the service man, why in the hell did I spend $130,000 on a truck where the damn engine is breaking down? This is ridiculous. Well, sir, we'll go ahead and order you a new engine. This whole system is dying, but our women trust it because it looks stable. So she's leaning on money and mammon. Curse us out and go to the job and get moist, wet, submissive, and docile. The Lord's going to kill you too. Sick of this damn place. Proverbs 6 and 9. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? So it's high time to awake out of sleep. That means the men are diligent, on fire. Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that travaileth, and thy want as an armed man. See? Coming up short, found wanting by not serving the Lord in spirit and truth, diligently on fire. Not serving the Lord with fear and trembling leads to death. But you serve the slave master though. All your awards is on the wall, nigga. All your awards. Employee of the quarter, employee of the year, employee from the last decade. Now you got a new director position overlooking the city. Okay? With a little waterfall on your desk. The hell is this? You know, just settled on your leaves, comfortable, with a tight ass suit on. Absolute madness. Yep. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So Yahushua was giving us the blueprint. Go out to the highways and byways, command them to the marriage. Be instant in season and out of season. Paul teaching his understudy. It's clear. We literally have the Lord's voice in our hand. Hey, that's Yahushua extending his arm to us, his hand. Did he not say, I will be with you even to the end of the world? A nigga slapped the Lord's hand away and go back to listening to them Esau's Easter service sermon. You can't make it. If I don't laugh, I'm going to lose my damn mind. Okay, don't let these smiles and laughs fool you. This is madness. We're watching Disneyland prepared for the next trip for the kids. A Disneyland video. You can't see why a lot of our men got to be just deleted. Okay? A spiritual ethnic cleansing. Okay, let's go here. This is madness. I want to get to the core of the lesson. The elephant in the room, or being able to see the forest through the trees, which is really very spiritual. Okay, when I was in the military, we would navigate. Put your ass in the dark in the woods and be like, meet me here in 6 hours. So 30 miles later, if your compass is off, or if you can't navigate, if you don't have a good compass, which represents or analogous to the truth, you're going to be lost. Okay? In the woods some damn where. Bug out. Chewing on damn tree bark, trying to survive. Then lost your damn way. Running out of water, out of food. You might turn into a corpse. That's how serious this truth is. So we're able to navigate by following the light of the world, the compass, Yahweh Shai. He is the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by him. On to the comment board. Oh, slothful, Strong's G 3576 comes from the Greek neutros, slow, indolent, dull, languid, brokebacks, you see, or broke dicks, numb nuts. Okay, that's analogous too. Even lay down with you because you got big rims, chrome. You got riding spinners, you riding spinners. A lot of our women are just going to be put right back in order. They get ran through by niggas and then talk about there's no good men out there. No, you chose niggas. There are plenty of good men. So everything going back to the old way, where the fathers is going to choose your man, whether you like it or not. So a sluggard, Strong's G 3576 from the Greek, neutros, slow, sluggish, indolent, dull, languid. See, numb nuts, basically. Nothing coming out of you but shooting blanks. This is unbelievable. Brokebacks. That's what they should have in here. C, a.k.a. C, brokebacks in notes. Yep. Languid, lacking energy or discipline to exert effort. Listless. Wow. Hey, that hurts. Wow. So let's go back here. So there's a quote that Lyndon Baines Johnson, Bain means death. Now, Lyndon Baines succeeded JFK. So Donald Trump is just following the program that the international banking elite, his masters, are giving him. We need to get control of these cities. Uproars are coming. We're watching the prophets' videos. Okay, we got to move with haste. We got to make haste because the system is getting ready to collapse. They know we're the goddamn devil. The dollar's collapsed. The petrodollar is falling. So we got little time left, Billy, Bob. So we got to move with urgency. Jack, let's move. Get these militaries out here to these major cities. Oakland, New York, D.C., Los Angeles, Memphis, Chicago. Okay, we're going to lose our foothold. So Donald Trump, move. Or you're going to wind up like JFK. That's what the international bankers are letting him know. You either get with the program or you got to go. Let's read this quote by Lyndon Baines Johnson. Donald Trump is a middle-level manager at best. Elon Musk outranks him. All right? Okay, a little, barely. So what they're doing is trying to make themselves the hometown heroes. You know, the leaders of the free world. This so-called shining knight in armor, riding a white horse. Behold a pale horse, if you read that book. So he wants to look like the good guy on the good side of righteousness. But the Israelites, the sons of the devil, the sons of darkness, so they're going back to that old 1915 movie, The Birth of a Nation. The little white girl that's a victim, we got to protect her from all of these gorillas, these apes, the Israelites. You see? And I watched that film, 1915, Birth of a Nation. Absolutely disgusting. A lot of these Edomite women that rode more cock than a public urinal, okay? They're not calmly and delicate and gentle, all right? At all. Especially if they've been to college. If they've been to college, hey, forget about it. They own a damn corporation of men that's ran through it. Master's degree, another corporate proponent added underneath that number. About 10,000 body count. And you're trying to run to their rescue to protect them, birth of a nation. Yeah, they're chasing Israelites in the movie, trying to protect this calmly and delicate, gentle, little white, pristine Edomite woman. All right? A fantasy. Shouldn't have been ran through. I've been to college. Okay, you can't tell me. Let's read this. So Lyndon Baines Johnson says, if you can convince the lowest white man he's better, Bain means death. So he brought a lot of death in Vietnam. All these nations are remembering bombs dropped on them. Even Vietnam is wanting to join with China and the Eastern Alliance of Nations. Vietnam. See? So these wars and rumors of wars are brewing up. And many of them are against the West. How do you think South Korea feel? They're looking at turning their back on America. I mean, you saw that incident where these South Koreans, these workers were arrested. Okay, South Korean nationals arrested over here. Let's finish reading this. Lyndon Baines Johnson. If you can convince the lowest white man he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice you're picking his pocket. He will give him somebody to look down on, and he'll empty his pockets for you. We're going to read that again because it has a lot of implications. So what they're doing is creating this figment of their imagination and making it an alternative reality. The great white hope, going back to the 1915 Birth of a Nation. So they're making all of the Israelites look bad, dangerous, like that false flag psychological operation or PSYOP in Charlotte. Many videos are coming out that's fabricated. And everybody has a phone now. So it's hard to deceive. Remember, Esau is that sorcerer, the serpent, going back to Genesis. You see, Nakash, warlock, a magician. But it's failing because the doctrine is going out now. And that no enchantment against Jacob, that's the elect of Jacob. Not a bug that with long dreads going down his ass. A love handle, that long mop that goes down the back of his back, that's a love handle. So why would a man wear that? Okay, I use that for leverage. So why would a man wear that? A lot of our men are bugged out of their goddamn mind. Lyndon Baines Johnson. If you can convince the lowest white man he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice you're picking his pocket. Hell, give him somebody to look down on, and he'll empty his pockets for you. Lyndon Baines Johnson. So you're being manipulated by a magician, you dumbasses. Well, I'm proud to be an American. Well, at least now your ass is absolutely bugged out of your damn mind. This man is running enchantment, media propaganda, sleight of hand, witchcraft to make you think you're the greatest. And your ass can barely spell your own goddamn name. But you think you're the greatest of all time. 3 teeth in your mouth, walking around with a 6-pack of beer and wearing a Confederate flag around your head. Bugged out of your damn mind. Nobody's ever told you you're fucked up and showed you love, telling you the truth. Brother GMS Tazadakta Ban Yehuda, Luke 13, verse 7. Let's go to 6. He spake also this parable. A certain man had a fig tree planted in his vineyard, and he came and sought fruit thereon, and found none. See, hey, this is getting back to bitch made men, if I'm not mistaken here. Haven't read this in a while. Luke 13 and 7. Then said he unto the dresser of the vineyard, Behold, 3 years I come seeking fruit on this tree, and find none. Cut it down. Why cumbereth it the ground? Spiritually castrated men are not producing anything. In the military term, numbnuts, shooting blanks. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. All blanks. Okay? Ineffective fire. Cease fire, bitch made man. Worthless. Worthless. Let's go back to I knew that's where it was getting at. I just got refreshed. Hey, the water, beloved. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Let's go back to the top. Luke 13 and 6. Yahweh is speaking too. He spake also this parable. A certain man had a fig tree planted in his vineyard, and he came and sought fruit thereon, and found none. Non-productive. He's not productive. Building the Lord's vineyard, his garden. That's the kingdom. Verse 7. Then said he unto the dresser of his vineyard, Behold, these 3 years I come seeking fruit on this fig tree, and find none. Cut it down. Why cumbereth it the ground? And he answering said unto him, Lord, let it alone this year also, till I shall dig about it and dung it. And if it bear fruit, well, and if not, then after thou shalt cut it down. See? So it's about being fruitful, teaching, preaching, ministering, helping to nurture the Lord's flock. A fruit refreshes us. So a brother that's diligent, he's showing that he loves the brotherhood. Why? Because every little scripture you read, every prophecy, it feeds hope. It feeds comfort. It feeds reassurance. So you're showing you're not selfish, that you're charitable, loving. Peter, lovest thou me? Yeah, Lord, you know I love you. Feed my lambs. Peter, lovest thou me? I just said I love you. No, Lord, I said I love you. Feed my lambs. Peter, lovest thou me? Lord, I told you I love you. Feed my lambs. See? Can't make this up. Bitch made man don't understand that unless his wife tell his bitch ass to get up and bake some goddamn cookies. And then get your ass up and fry some chicken, nigga. Or you gonna sleep on the couch tonight. You bitch made men are getting ready to go extinct. I can feel it. You're getting ready to go extinct. It's only a matter of time. Then you move with urgency. Goddamn fire and skid marks going down the hallway. That's a damn shame. Fear ye not me, saith the Lord. Will you not tremble at my word? No, but a bitch made man is going to let his wife kick his ass out and move a boyfriend in. That's who he's trembling at, Lord. That's okay. That's okay. Not a problem. Fear ye not me, saith the Lord. Not a bitch made man, Lord. But a damn wildebeest with a wig, his ass is leaving skid marks down the hall. You don't think that shall you not be visited for these things, saith the Lord. Okay? You're going to learn today. We're gonna learn today. Let's go here. Let's get back on topic here. I can't stand a bitch-made weak-ass man. Zero. Let's go back to so getting back to the elephant in the room or not being able to see a forest through the trees. So there's a spiritual message in here. I'm going to show you. Let's go to Job 9:24. The book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? If you can post the scripture where my mind is going, where the Spirit is leading me, hey, that's the Spirit. Why you think Cain, if they find me, they're going to kill me? So the moment this man, the mystery of iniquity gets revealed, it's over for this nigga. Are you following? The Spirit is speaking in these last days. So Cain would regenerate and come back as Esau. So he's terrified. So now he's lunging out, trying to attack a wounded, hurt beast, a wild pig prepared for the slaughter. It's just howling. He's hollering. Esau lifted up his voice and wept when the prophecies came. Somebody ain't with me, but we're going to keep going anyway. Anyway. Where and who is he? Who is this nigga that covered up the Israelite judges? Gave us a blonde-haired, blue-eyed hippie. Looked like you just got high off methamphetamines. Who is this man? Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that dropped bombs on poor people, warming up rice and beans outside at a campfire some damn where? But they're sitting on oil. So the caveman has shaken the earth, made the world to tremble. The caveman has contaminated the air, the food, the water. The caveman has waged war on nations that are poor to go after their resources. Is this the man? Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So when we're looking and thinking through the Spirit, a spiritual lens, we can see this is Cain, recognizing judgment is at hand. Okay? He knows his time is short, so we're going to read it. Let's go to Genesis 4:12. I got to cut this short. That's the Spirit. The caveman is moving with urgency. Operation Warp Speed. See? Genesis 4:12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shall thou be in the earth, a criminal running from justice. See? You try to go after an escaped convict, and you might get shot trying to pursue this devil. Okay, remember, they'll put out, he's armed and dangerous. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, for he knoweth he have a short time. So they'll put out an alert, a message. Proceed with caution. Don't pursue him. If you see this nigga, call us immediately. Don't pursue. With a damn YN, I got switches. I'm going after him. A little YN with no father in the home. Mammy done been paid $20,000 a month to kick his father ass out of the house. You see, everything is about to be put back in order here if you're not paying attention. So this is Esau coming back. Let's check the comment board. It's blowing up. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Let's read this one. GMS, Virgin Island Straight Gate. Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. So the blessing of this traveling man, this vagabond with really no homeland other than Mount Seir. He came out of the caves. That's why I use that term caveman. So I know there's some foreigners listening in. So this devil came out of the caves. Okay, that was his real estate. Rocks and caves. Why you think they do cliff hanging and climbing the clefts of the rocks and mountain climbing? I want to climb Mount Everest. Mount Everest is next. So that's who it's talking about. That dwelt in the clefts of the valleys, caves of the earth. So he has to wander and colonize and take other people's shit and then change the name to himself and call it his own land. That's what they do. See? So this is that man that's being revealed in the last days. So he's scared. Cain said, if they find me, they're going to kill me. He's terrified. Imagine everybody know you the nigga that ratted out the drug cartel that's in prison. The same D block your punk ass on. D block, cell block D. You're going to be like, if they know it was me. You bitch made man. They're going to kill me, boss. Don't tell them it was me, boss. Don't tell them. Just keep my ass in solitary confinement. No, your punk ass going out to the basketball court or the weightlifting yard with the rest of them. Cell block D. See? That's Sleazy E. If they find out who I am, they're going to kill me. It's not hard. So this man is being revealed in the last days. Yep, let's go. Genesis 4:12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shall thou be in the earth. So the ground is not blessing him. Monsanto's and genetic splicing, genetic modified seeds. So we're all sick underneath this nigga. Nothing is natural underneath him because the earth is not yielding forth her increase. But most importantly, a fugitive and a vagabond, a traveling sword. Genesis 4:13. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. And this is heavy because it's foreshadowing. Because he would come back as Esau, and would not get his punishment until when? 2 Ezra 6:9. Woo! The last revised Roman Empire. Now, he don't know that as Cain, but that punishment is coming. I'm going to show you. I'm getting excited. And if you don't get excited about his word, numbnuts. All right? Here it is, a 300-pound prostitute starts stripping and you're excited. That's disgusting. This word is our woman. Genesis 4:13. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. So the earth is going to rise up against him. It's too much. Going back to that analogy, you're on cell block D. The drug cartel locked up on that cell block. They don't know who ratted them out, but your punk ass. So you're trying to hide. Maybe if I hide here throughout the day, they ain't going to find me. Well, you're the culprit. You see? So you are the ones that's causing everybody else to be in bondage, so to speak. Confined. All right? Genesis 4:14. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth. So the earth is against him. Why you think they were given the curse of Cain? Leprosy, where a sun is against them. They start burning up, which is a foreshadowing of things to come, plagues of fire. And the Lord got a sense of humor. You bring your ass out here in the sun, and I'm going to burn you up. And that's what's coming. What does Esau mean? I shot you out. Wasted away is he. So it's showing us who that man of sin is. They start peeling and flaking, which is showing us the fire to come. Judgments. He's plagued. He's cursed. The people of the Lord's cursed the judgment. Look what happened to Miriam when she couldn't shut her ass up. Okay? She got that melanin taken away. Leprosy. So Esau is a clean leper. Genesis 4:14. Behold just means look here, to get our attention. Look here. The Lord is like, look here, look here. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. The word has no place in him. The Lord is hiding his face from Cain. You see, showing that he has no mercy. Let's take our time. So there's no place of the Lord's word in Cain, in Esau. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. So that's coming. These nations rising up, finding out this man is losing his strength, his power. The petrodollar is fading. Now you got the weak saying they're strong, getting a nuclear arsenal. India, Pakistan. You see, I even believe Iran is transporting nukes to Venezuela. I can't prove it, but through the spirit, I believe that's happening. Iran now has nukes. So these historically small, powerless nations are saying they're strong now. Let the weak say, I am strong. You see, we got nukes too, Lady Liberty. So they're like, bring it. So now at the table, the negotiation table, in the old days, Esau would be the only one strapped. Damn, weapons going across his back, shotgun shell, vest, crisscross, bullets going down his vest. Now these other nations are like, well, I got mine too. Now what? What? You know? Let's read that. Brother Yasharallah, Joel 3:10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. We're nuclear powers too. Little North Korea, nuclear power. See? One submarine can take out an entire nation. Excuse me. I'm wrong. One nuclear capable submarine can take out an entire nation. One nuclear powered capable submarine. So we're living in the last days. So the first man that shoots, his probability of survival is just a little bitty more or a little better than the opposition. But ultimately, it's mutual destruction so that we can understand. Genesis, I got to close out here. Dry as the Sahara Desert. Genesis 4:14. Behold, look here. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me. All the other nations rising up against the oppressor, the kingpin, the culprit, the problem on the earth, the plague and the virus on the earth, the colonizer. How many have heard that term tossed around on TikTok? YouTube. Oh, the colonizer is making himself a victim now. So there's no mercy being stirred up against you. I did the math one day. I had time on my hands. I even did a live stream. Probably got taken down or shadow banned. I calculated the blood this man has shed since his existence. 1.2 billion souls, going back to all the wars and this man's colonization. And I might be off by about another 800 million. It might be 2 billion. But anyway, he is that Revelation 6:4. He is that traveling sword. So now the nations are rising up against him. Let's close out here. Watch this. Genesis 4:15. And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. So this man can be identified by the mark of Cain, leprosy, but also weaponry as well. An artificer or instructor in weapons of brass, iron. And only Yahushua can take this man out, can take him down. You see? So at the seventh trump, at the seventh or last trump, Yahushua is going to take him down. But it's going to come with a lot of bloodshed. A lot of bloodshed is getting ready to be rampant throughout the earth when this man falls. Armageddon, the Third World War. But he is reserved unto the day of the Lord, the day of judgment. So you little militiamen and you little gangs trying to get together, we're going to take down the caveman. You're delusional. Stop smoking crack laced with methamphetamines and cocaine. Okay, you're going to just get confused and get a damn migraine. Stop it. Stop it. So the Lord is going to take this man down. He is reserved to that day. So you can't upset prophecy. Got a damn 9mm. You can't shoot worth shit holding it to your chest. I shot expert every time, rifle and pistol. But that's not what's going to save us, though. It's going back to the old days of, marksmanship. But anyway, weapons are not going to save us. Let's read this again. Genesis 4:15. And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. So the only one can take this man down is the Lord. So he is reserved unto his judgment. And it's going to start with these nations rising up against him. Anyone findeth me shall kill me. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Where and who is he? So it goes back to the beginning. The man that slayed Jacob. He's showing his hand by his bloodthirsty appetite, his insatiable bloodthirsty appetite to kill Jacob. The Israelites. Got little psyops going on, like on the bus in Charlotte. I saw the video. Looked like the lady crawled underneath the damn seat and took a bag of blood and popped it like you would pop a balloon. You fill it up with water and pop it. Well, these judgments going to pop your ass in these last days of judgments. Playing with the Lord's people. The Lord's going to take your ass out if you're trying to do something against his people. Yup. Brother Azia Allah. Psalms 55:23. But thou, O God, shalt bring them down into the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in thee. So we got to trust in the Lord, not our sword. Don't worry about the caveman psyops and media propaganda demonizing people that don't have a window or a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. How you going to target the poor? You own the military and all the guns and nuclear weapons. But a poor man with a a damn backpack on his back and a pellet rifle, that's the problem in the world. You lying damn asshole, you. Here it is, you got nuclear weapons. But a little poor man on the street with a slingshot, and we got to come join forces and take him out. Lock him in prison. Throw away the key. You see how crazy these people are? But you bug outs in America will believe the shit. Let's get the man with the slingshot and ignore the nigga with nuclear weapons. This is why a lot of you are going to get fucked up in these judgments to come for being stupid. I just woke up goddamn angry today. That's how stupid a lot of you people are out here. Let's ignore the niggas with nukes and dropping bombs on every goddamn body. Let's go after the little poor man with a damn slingshot. Sometimes I just gotta pause to just regain my damn self. Let's get this last one here. Allah, Job 21 and 29. Have ye not asked them that go by the way, and do ye know not their tokens, signs, knowing the fruit by the trees knowing the tree by the fruit they bear, signs, characteristics, mannerisms, bloodthirsty, the sword, that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. See? So these are signs, indicators. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. Cain's punishments are getting ready to be implemented, executed. You see? Fulfilled. And he knows it. So now he's lashing out at everybody. Everybody's the enemy now. You got an iPhone watching a video. Oh, you're under surveillance. You just triggered FBI surveillance. Watching a video calling him the caveman and the devil. Now you're under 24-hour surveillance. I just clicked on the video. The hell is this? Well, you shouldn't have clicked on it. We're watching you. We're watching. This is ridiculous. Let's read that again. Job 21 and 29. Have ye not asked them that go by the way? And do ye know not their tokens? That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. See? So they're being reserved. Remember Haman? His punk ass. Haman Malone. Haman, okay? From the underneath Xerxes. Him and his kids were hung. See? So their day is coming. Trying to take out the Israelites and come against the Lord's people. It ends in you being a corpse. I'm just telling you. Nobody's ever extended love and told you the truth until now. And that's why this gospel keeps going out. So they're tokens. Warfare, violence. They're the mark of Cain, leprosy, tokens, signs. With the big elephant in the room, let's ignore him and let's look at these Israelites and see what they're teaching today. And ignore the nigga that's been dropping bombs on everybody. With a blood count or a body count of about 1.2 billion. Let's ignore him. And let's go after the Israelites. The Lord is going to do a lot of killing for you retards. A lot of killing. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Along with the bitch-made numbnut men shooting blanks. It's coming. And most of us can feel it. That's pretty much it. Got room for two more. Psalms 37 and 32. The wicked watcheth the right. I told you, we're watching you. You clicked on the video. I'm just listening to the video. This is ridiculous. You see that? See, that's the spirit. Let's read that again. Brother Aziyah Allah. Psalms 37 and 32. The wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. So I was in the spirit. So anything going against the mainstream that you're just a good, happy slave, then you're a problem. There's no room in the new world order for you, okay, or us, underneath this man's wicked, corrupt system. The Lord will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. So the Lord reserves his first fruits to reap the harvest. He wants his first fruit, the first crop, to be gathered unto him by the chief high priest. If you don't believe in Yahushua, your ass is grass, by the way. That's the chief high priest. Who's going to gather you without the chief high priest giving the Lord the 10%, the elect? And this goes to show that there's a lot of bug outs wearing ram's horns on their head walking around chewing on sugar cane. These men are bugged out of their damn mind. And you're going to look for a nigga to have a debate. Let's have a debate. Debate. You know, you cannot take somebody out of a lot where they are appointed or apportioned that lot to be judged. They're not going to get changed lots because you said so. Because that's your cousin. I mean, this is ridiculous. The Lord is going to judge him because he's appointed to get jacked up. So Yahushua is going to gather the first fruits. So we need a chief high priest to do that. To offer a sacrifice for his sins and for the sins of the congregation, the elect. That word congregation, with the flock, if I'm not mistaken. Congregation, with the flock. So we need a chief high priest to do that. So Yahushua, although Peter got aggravated, irritated, kept saying, lovest thou me? Yeah, Lord, you know I love you, Lord. Well, feed my lambs. So that was showing us something here. And many significant points that are being driven home or driven hard come in threes, 3 times, to prove or show or put emphasis on it. Exclamation marks. Hopefully this lesson has been edifying. See, hopefully this lesson has been edifying. See you on the next lesson, Lord willing. Kwam Yasharala. Kwam Yasharala. And the Babal. We got next, Lord willing. Barakatham. Don't get confused by this man's magic. Okay, witchcraft through the media. Media where you transfer energy. Mediums where spirits can transfer. Technology is used to help do that. That's why you get people in a daze staring at their phone, looking at some nigger woman twerking. Okay, and judgment's coming. And you can't hear the signs or the sound of the Lord's voice. The warnings, the prophecies. Just being mesmerized by filth. Okay, dirt, garbage. The shadow of this world. See you on the next lesson, Lord willing. Kwam Yasharala and the Babal. Barakatham. Shalom. Shalom.